Anyway, y'all, howdy. Howdy, everybody. So, Andy's trying to get his phone to reboot because my other phone that I normally use to watch chat with, well, like a dingbat, I completely forgot to charge the dang thing. Yes, I know, I'm an idiot. Go ahead, don't say it. So I brought my tablet thinking I can watch it on my tablet. The problem is on my tablet, it won't let me see chat. I don't know why. So he's getting his phone, trying to get his phone. He's restarting his phone so he can connect to the internet. But see, on my tablet, this is my tablet, it has like or dislike, share, and report. Those are my only options. There is no chat. So while I can watch it, I can't read what you're telling me. So if people are saying, hello, everybody, I have no idea what you're saying. If Andy can't get his to work, he will go get my other phone for me, and I brought a charger. I can just plug it in and we can use it. But I wanted to get here with you guys so I wasn't late. So, how's everybody doing? Ow. Hang on, y'all. I don't know why my tablet won't let me see chat. Andy got his on. Hi, everybody. Let's see. Oh, my goodness, I missed a bunch. Angel says, hey, Andy and CG.
Hey, Miss Angel.
Same thing from Mary Beth. Ooh, it's in here, y'all. Excuse me. My allergy is always kicking here. Miss Mary Beth. Ben's over Acres. Good to see you, Andy. And hi to everybody else. How are you doing, sweetheart? Carrie's here, built on the rock. She says hi. Miss Cher is here. Hey, Miss Cher. How are you, sis? I'm trying to canoodle away to make it to her house again because I miss her. Christy Betts is here. Y'all say hi to Christy. Y'all keep her in your prayers. Her son was tested positive for COVID. And now she's not feeling all that great. So y'all keep them in your prayers, please. How are you, sis? I love you. Misty's Everyday Life. Hey, darling. How are ya? And Miss Denise is here. Hey, darling. How are you, sis? Let's see. What's everybody up to? I can't read anyways. You're absolutely right. Pam is here. Hi, darling. How are you? Kiri's had the strangest week. Well, hopefully it'll get better. I know, right? It has been crazy. This year has flown, y'all. It's hard to believe that this is the last. This is the last live of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy, right? I know I was talking about last week possibly going live Christmas Day, but company ended up showing up, so I didn't do that. I was talking to Cher earlier. I'm trying to finagle how to get to Cher's house to see her. We're due for another visit, sis. Cher and I are due for another visit, okay? Problem is,
I might be able to drop you off, but I'm going to have to come back next day. That's tops.
See there, Cher, he'd have to drop me off for a week or so. I just have to figure out how to get home, but hey, we could do that, right? We can figure it out, right, sis? Let's see. You're up to 5'6". Still taller than me, but that doesn't take much, does it, sis? Does Andy know what an ibex is? One showed up at my place on Monday.
An ibex?
I think that's what she's saying, IBEX.
Is that a name brand for something?
No idea. Junkyard's here. Hey, baby. Yeah, we missed getting to see Cherokee on Christmas, but that youngin' had a snowball starting on Saturday or Friday evening with Christmas Eve, and she had several people to go visit and collect gifts and spread love and cheer, and lots of people that wanted to see her. That little girl was worn out. But we'll get to see her, though. We did see her the other day. Thanks, Cher.
Cotton got mad at Denise. She didn't bring Youngin to see him.
I know. Cotton was upset because Denise did come over, stop by, and we were up at the road just visiting, chit-chatting, and She didn't take Cherokee over there to see her, and Andy won't carry the child. I don't know why. She's freaking over a year old now, and he still will not hold that child. Like,
I hold her hand when she goes to walk. When I ain't got to worry about dropping her.
Junkyard says only 2 shoplifting days till New Year.
Last day of the year is free anyway, ain't it?
And Ibex is a wild, from the picture, the fonts here is kind of small. Does that look like, is that a goat, Angel? Under AK.
I'll come pick it up.
Oh, West Texas.
UPS it.
Let's see. Ibex is a wild goat from Africa. They're exotics. His ear was tagged, so someone needs to fix the fence.
See, that's the goat I'm missing. See, that's my tag. I'll come get it. Or you
Yeah.
UPS him back.
She is walking now. You could have held her hand and taken her over there. She does walk.
Oh, in that case, I will take her to see Cotton next time.
Okay. Rosanna's here. She says, hey.
Hey, Miss Roseanne.
Share. Shame. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello. I know, right? Just when he needs another dang animal. Allie, hi, sweetheart. Hey, JD. Junkyard said he's seen there's a guy in their local jail for shoplifting. I said he picked the wrong state. That's true. I think everybody's happy to see Allie. You are so loved, Allie. We all love you so much. Carrie said she did a shorts video of the Ibex, so I'm off and on all day Monday, but not since. I have to go watch for it.
Put some feed out in a little pan with a dry spring trap door for me.
And still UPS it?
You know, once she catches it, she can UPS it from there.
Oh, yeah, from West Texas. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like he needs another animal, right?
I'll tell you, if you don't want to UPS it, we'll meet you halfway.
Hey, that would work if you can get me to Shares, and then in a week or so down the road, or you can just meet us halfway and come get me. See?
Work it out to where I can go swing by and get the goat on one of them trips, okay?
Well, no, because Shares up this way in Ohio, and the goat's that way in Texas.
Circle.
Circle? Yeah, that's quite a trip, because you got 8 hours that way, and from here to there, it's like 16, 17 hours.
Yeah, but once I drop you off, I'm good just to drive it, sleep in the back of the truck at a truck stop for a couple hours, and I'm good.
Yeah, okay. I don't know how much it would be from Ohio to West Texas, but I know from Houston to West Texas, it's a 14-hour drive.
I got a couple of stops and truck stops.
So you'd have what? From here to Ohio, that's 8. From here to Houston is 11. So that's 19 plus another 14. And then you got another 14 plus 9 or 11 to back to here.
All right, so I got 5 days on my road.
Yeah, whatever. Like he would stay away from his animals that long. Anyway, back to the live stream. Sorry, y'all. Junkyard wants to know if Allie's still got all that white stuff. Rosanna says she's got snow and 14 degrees where she's at. There's a cookbook giveaway on Saturday. She's just saying, y'all make sure you go check out Nana's Menagerie because she does some awesome giveaways. Cookbook on Saturday, and there will be something you have to do to be eligible for it. So y'all go check out her channel. Benz wants to know how's the pigs.
They're good. They're calm at the moment.
Allie says they're not getting the white stuff there. The only white stuff they got right now is confectioner sugar, and other than that, they're just getting rain. And Carrie says, yesterday she came home from town to discover a goat that is skinny, and I have been trying to get her bred. Had kitted twins, one boy and one girl. Awesome. That is stove hugging weather. You're right. And we're in shorts and t-shirts. Well, I am. Howie's here. Hey, Howie. How are you, darling? He says hi to you.
Hey, Howie.
I said Cher was good with giveaways. She does some awesome giveaways.
Mm-hmm.
She says, yeah, I gave Andy away a few years ago.
Yep. She did.
Yep. And lovely Howie, if you guys do not know Howie, he is probably one of the most positive, upbeat, sweetest people you will ever meet in your life. That's Food Forest Permaculture. Y'all go check him out. If you need a smile, that's where you go. I'm telling you that he has the biggest heart of anyone I've ever known and never fails to put a smile on my face. He does some awesome juicing videos. He's just an awesome guy to know. So if you don't know Howie over at Food Forest Permaculture, you gotta go check him out. Go say howdy. Then Gary says, and last night another doe who I've been trying to breed also kidded 2 girls. Both these goats showed no signs of even being pregnant, so it was a total surprise. So you got 4 babies that you didn't even know about.
I'll take them all.
No. We do not need more critters. We got it.
About what? 6, 8, 10 weeks, something like that for weaning? Alright, we can do that.
Y'all, excuse me. Ugh. The dust in here gets me. Thank you.
You want a mask?
Oh, I love you, Howie. No, thank you. And he needs to sweep the floor. He does. You're right. He has been so busy. He hasn't had time to do a whole lot of cleanup. Nothing. He's just been working his patootie off. It's slowing down a tiny bit. Maybe we'll get to some of it. But yeah. Howie does have the best giggle. I love Howie. Thank you, everybody. So, what's everybody up to? Did everybody have a good Christmas? We had a quiet Christmas, but a good one. We went next door to his mama's for breakfast. She made some blueberry muffins and chocolate chip muffins. We had some breakfast and everybody opened presents. And it was a fun Christmas theme. Was a Dollar Tree Christmas, so it didn't necessarily have to come from the Dollar Tree. It was just your gift was $1. And Joan got 12 things for everybody. That was the theme. And so there's some really cute. I got some warm fuzzies, and I got, I don't know, some nail polish, some chocolates, some little gloves, and a scarf hat thingy. She actually made me a scarf. She knitted me a scarf. It's beautiful, and when it gets some cold weather, I'll actually show it to you. So maybe next week on the live, it'll be cold. I'll wear my scarf. Beautiful. And Andy got a bunch of manly stuff. He got some of his favorite shower gel. What do you call those square things? A speed square, is that what you call it?
No, it's a little that one's a little combination square.
Some kind of metal square that you just put when you're squaring stuff up, a little metal like a ruler on both sides. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? And he got some rope and some Armor All products for the truck and just a couple odds and ends of stuff like that. He also got some candies, and his mama made him some hand warmers. She knitted him real close knit hammers that are fingerless that she knitted for him, so to keep his hands warm but still leave his fingers where he can use them. Let's see, what else am I missing? Benz wants to know if you were expecting bacon bits.
I'll know in about 2 weeks or so for sure. If she goes back in, if she go back in the heat, and 2 weeks from now she's been out of heat for. She came out of heat a couple days before Christmas, so in 2 more.
And let's hope she is, because oh my God, the last 2 like to kill me. At least one. I wasn't here for the first one.
No, you wasn't here for the first one.
Thank God. But the second one, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's not going to be Dollar Tree no more. It's going to be $1.25, but still. From what some of the stuff I've read, though, have said that even though there are $1.25, that some of it's a little bit better quality, too. A little bit larger portions and sizes and that kind of stuff. So, you know, and it's still, I mean, you think about how long Dollar Tree's had everything for $1. That's an awful long time to hold your prices steady and stable. You know what I mean? So, I don't mind another quarter. It's really, you're still getting a bargain. Yep, that's Cher's channel. You're absolutely right. Thank you. I know. She makes the best Italian cookies, and Oh my goodness, the pizzelles, and I say it wrong every time, but she'll laugh anyway. She knows what I'm talking about. She makes the best ones. I don't know why Dollar Tree never gets robbed, because you know they got a ton of money there. Ton of money. But one of the things I thought was really cute, and Cher, I saw your question, I'll let you just say it. One of the things his dad, did Jones, and he had gotten 11 things, and he was out of the 12th thing, and he couldn't think of anything, and it was last minute, so she pulled out one of her things was wrapped was an envelope, and on the front of the envelope it said Dollar Tree gift card, and on the inside when she opened it up there was a $1 bill inside, so it was still a dollar gift, but it was a Dollar Tree gift card, which I thought was really clever and cute. As for her birthday, she said she had a really nice birthday. We had some storms run through a little bit earlier. She had to sit in the recliner with Sadie. Sadie will get up behind you in the recliner and you kind of lean back up on her, and she feels like she's pinned in and secured, but she's really scared of storms and loud noises, and she doesn't do well. But she did say she had a nice birthday. Her and Ricky went out to dinner last night to celebrate their anniversary and her birthday. And it's kind of funny. She tells the story that cracks me up. Christmas Day is the 25th. Their anniversary is the 28th, and the 29th is her birthday. So years ago, and you imagine, they've been married 35 years, 36 years, something like that.
I don't know. 2 or 3 years.
And I think 36 years, I think is what she said. But anyway, a little more than he met him. So he went into a drugstore, and you can imagine the mindset of how people were in those days. Things, promiscuity was not heard of, and women dressed different.
There was like 85, 86, yes it was.
It was different back then. You know what I'm saying? When we were kids, there were just certain things that weren't spoken of in public that are commonplace now. So Ricky goes to the drugstore to get some cards, and he gets up to the counter and he gives the girl the stack of cards he's buying. And he said he got the absolute dirtiest look and couldn't figure out why she was so ugly to him. She was mean to him. Couldn't figure it out. And then he went home and he was signing the cards, and he figured it out because he bought a Christmas card for his girlfriend and a birthday card for his wife. She was thinking two separate people, not realizing that by the time her birthday was there, they were married the day before. So it was kind of funny to hear him tell it. He was just mortified when he figured it out, what that woman thought of him. Yeah, she makes the best pizzelles in the whole world. Sure. I hope she's settled. Let me tell you, I'm catching up on chat, y'all. You're waiting on the storms to get to you. They weren't horrible here. It wasn't really pretty, but it wasn't horrible either. Not as bad as what came through last week or week before. I am so glad to know that you're being able to eat a little bit now. That's like such a blessing. Your anniversary was the 25th. You got married on Christmas Day. Well, happy anniversary and Merry Christmas.
Who was that?
Junkyard.
Oh.
Came home from basic to get married. Well, there you go. Kiri's birthday is Christmas Day. So, and I did see that one. I have another friend, Christy Davis, she lives in Houston. Her birthday is Christmas Day. I say you just concentrate on the one you got and forget the rest, Cher. So that's what we did for breakfast, and then we all exchanged gifts, and then we came back here for a little while, and then Christy got here, Christy Betts, and we hung out for a little bit, we chatted and visited and stuff. Then we went back to his mama's for late lunch, early supper, about 1:30 or so, something like that.
I don't remember.
But she made some ham, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, green beans, had some rolls, and homemade cookies for dessert. It was a really good meal. Everybody ate until we were stuffed. And you got the wife a new washing machine. Isn't that sweet of you? Yeah, but the Wringer is better than just the rub board. You're right. Christy says tell you to wake up.
I'm tired.
He's tired. It's not like he's done a darn thing all day. It's been raining. Maybe that's why he's tired. You got the rainy day makes you sleepy blues.
Yeah, it didn't start raining until 2:30, 3 o'clock.
That's true. So anyway, New Year's, I don't know that we're doing anything other than eating, of course. Black eyed peas and cabbage. You know, it's funny because I watch all the stuff, you know, around YouTube and Facebook, and everybody's talking about their New Year's days. You have to eat this and you have to eat that. And black eyed peas seem to be kind of universal. It's what you have to have with them. I've seen cabbage, I've seen carrots, I've seen a couple other different things that I'm drawing a blank, but I've seen several traditions that are a little bit different here. Now down here it is black eyed peas and cabbage. So I'm actually doing
black eyed peas and cabbage.
black eyed peas and cabbage. That's what I said, didn't it?
Sounded like black eyed peas and cabbage.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I did. I don't know. But black eyed peas and cabbage.
Unless I'm just hearing something.
No, it's possible because I'm talking too dang fast like usual. That's just me. Anyway, so I'll do the fried cabbage here with bacon and onions and all that. Junkyard said they said we were half drought, but it's raining.
Did you leave your TV going?
Probably.
Okay.
I must have said black because Nana says never had a black eyed pea. You've never had a black eyed pea? I need to make those for you. I will make them for you when he brings me up there and drops me off. Wait, you never said I could come visit, Cher. Can I come
Well,
visit?
Miss Cher ain't never had black eyed peas?
That's what she says.
She
She
lives
said
in
never have had a black eyed pea. That's what she said.
And you lived in America for how long?
Ben says ham and beans.
Mm-hmm.
Pork and kraut here for Cher.
Well, yeah, that kind of does make sense considering she's one of them Yankees originally.
You better be nice to her. She will whoop your butt.
No, you miss Cher.
Junkyard said they did some purple whole peas the other day. I love purple whole peas. I don't get them very often here up here, but when I was down there, I get them all the time. I love purple whole peas.
Hopefully this coming summer we'll have plenty.
Yep, Texas is black eyed peas on January 1st for good luck in the coming year, and the cabbage is for a financial blessing. So I need a triple dose of cabbage. You love the cabbage, okay?
You can keep the cabbage. I just need them bags of money.
You eat cabbage when I make it.
Yeah.
The way I do it. Now, if you just boil cabbage, he's not going to eat it. I promise you, he is not going to eat it. And neither will I. But I do fried cabbage with bacon and onions, and it's just a little bit, still a little bit crisp, and it's delicious. It's unbelievably good. And what are you doing making for New Year's? Mary Beth's having ham, black eyed peas, spinach, and cornbread. Medallion onions and tomato slices. Yum! Except the spinach. You can keep the spinach. Christy likes black eyed peas too.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. JD has introduced Allie to a whole new world, let me tell you. Allie said the first time she'd had real cornbread and beans, JD made it for her. She didn't even know what it was. Oh, and mashed taters. That's why we sleep in separate quarters, Cher. Cher says black eyed peas gives you gas and makes you poop. That's why we sleep in separate quarters.
So does Mexican food and baked beans and barbecue, but that don't stop me from that neither.
Swafford Homestead. Well, hi there. Welcome. Nice to meet you. I'm CG, Country Girl, aka Dawn. I'll answer to most of any of them. That's Andy, if you don't know us already. How are you? Welcome. It's good to see you. Junkyard says bank did give a pound of black eyed peas back in December, but hard times now. I guess I didn't get any. Rosanna says, chat, is it just me or does the chat keep repeating and starting back to the beginning? Hasn't done it for me. I don't know about anybody else. Nana says, you mean JD is allowed out of the basement to cook?
No, he's got him a little hot plate down there.
Okay, then you'll have to refresh my memory because I met so freaking many people that year. But hi there, honey. How are you? I'm so sorry. Something that'll jog my memory. That'll help. Allie says, JD, why didn't you get any? Are you struggling? She doesn't want that. JD, Allie absolutely hates the thought of anybody being hungry. I'm telling you. Hey, Granny, how are you? How are things over there? Excuse me. She's like halfway around the world. She's in Germany. It must be really, really late for you. So how are you doing? Now I know exactly who we are, Brent Cindy. Hi, darling. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. See, I just needed something to, I guess I remembered the names and recognized them rather than the channel, and I apologize for that. But howdy, how are you? They're in Middle Tennessee, Brent and Cindy. We met them a couple years ago at the homesteading picnic, the Swafford Homestead.
Okay, yeah.
See, Brent, we remember names. Rosanna says the chat's right, but the live isn't. So we've got some pretty funky-fied weather here too. So it's possible that it's just interfering here. So she says it is 2:27 a.m. in Germany.
See,
It's 7:30 here. It's past your bed.
it's dark.
It's dark. If he had his way, he'd go to bed at 5:30.
Summertime, I'm good till 10, 10:30. A couple hours after dark, I'm done for the day. I'm out.
Is this Brett or Cindy or both? So I can address the right person. But anyway, we got some storms came through here earlier. They came through, I don't know, what, about 2:30, 3 o'clock? Something like that.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there. And they lasted till, the heavy stuff probably till about 4:30, maybe 5. And then it's just kind of softly raining now and off and on drizzles. But it was pretty intense here, but it wasn't as bad as north of us got it worse than we did. Like north of 40, they got worse than we did. We're on the south side of 40.
North of 40 always gets hit worse than we do. No matter what.
Well, Sherry, you were just a little bit under the weather, honey. Okay, good, Rosanna. Sometimes you can just refresh and it'll put you right back where you were. Tranny says she went at 5 is why she's up now. It's Brett. Okay, well, hey, Brett. You just got the rain here. Yeah, it didn't get super bad here. I mean, it was slightly intense, but no worse than a typical rainstorm that we get. The lightning was pretty to watch, though. But, I mean, what we got, a week before, or a couple weeks right before Christmas, what we got then was way worse. That was scary.
I've still got a couple of trees I need to get back there and finish taking down from that.
I remember that, Rosanna. All right, Allie. Your JD junkyard. Allie wants you to talk to her. Start talking. Carrie says she's like Andy. I get so tired in the wintertime when the days are short. The sun goes down and my brain wants to go to sleep. In the summertime, I don't get sleepy at all till really late. I guess it follows the sun.
I'm about to say, pay attention to it. I bet you good. Well, me, for example, it's a good couple of hours after daylight. Or not daylight, but dark. It gets dark at 4:30, 6:30, 7 o'clock. I'm done, out, ready for bed.
Junkyard said he
summertime,
had
it don't get dark till 9 o'clock. 10:30, 11, I'm ready for bed.
Al JD said he has plenty. He's not hurting for anything. He has plenty of everything he needs. I love Allie. It's one of the biggest things I love about her is her heart. Allie said, if somebody goes hungry, I'll be so upset if I know them and I have food in my house. It would be more so upsetting. I remember y'all back, and if you've been with me for a while, those of you that are newer won't remember this, but when I was in Houston, right after my ex-husband left and took all of our food, literally left and took everything, cleaned out everything, including all of the food, and I was struggling. I was really struggling, and Allie, bless her heart, she would call up, she would go and find local restaurants in my area, and she would just call them and tell them to send me food. She'd say, CG, you like pasta? Yeah, what's your favorite? And I'm just innocently answering the question she's asking me. And all of a sudden, 30, 45 minutes later, there'd be a knock on my door and there'd be food deliveries. And she would send me food. She would call up local restaurants, pizza one time. There was a Italian place.
Miss Allie, I like the catfish cabin, just say.
They don't deliver out here, though. Nobody delivers out here.
They close enough, I got a truck, I'll drive.
But she used to make sure there was no way I was going hungry. And she would send enough food for 2 or 3 days. She didn't send just a meal. She'd send like a family style meal, and it was just me. Bless her heart, though. Her heart is one of the biggest things that I fell in love with in the beginning, and I'm hoping.
Hey, I'm gonna go put some stuff on my tooth real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, go put stuff on your tooth. He has a bad tooth, and found this stuff. I'll have to tell you about it. Bring the bottle back with you, please.
All right.
So I can show it to him. When he gets back, I'll tell you about it. Yes, and some people would send KitchenAid mixers like Miss Cher and another person that helped her. That was a huge, huge blessing. And I still use my mixer to this day. So, your first crib with green stamps. Yep. I'm trying to catch up on chat and talk to y'all too. Yeah, y'all don't forget the cookbook giveaway. Now, you're going to have to go to her channel, Nana's Menagerie. Allie had the link up there earlier. It's in the chat. Because you will have to do something to qualify to be in the drawing. So make sure you do that. Christy says, Torpedo touchdown in Winford, Alabama, right before the live. Well, I'm glad you weren't on your way up here. I love cookbooks. I do. And his mom and I share that love. Andy's mom and I, and we both go through them all the time. Hey, Owen, how are you, darling? Welcome, welcome, sweetheart. How are things up there? Are you getting a bunch of snow? I don't know what I would have done without, Allie and Cher and a couple other people that helped me through that time. I don't think I'd have made it through it without them. And honestly, I don't think I would have been. They are both so dear to my heart. Well, I'm glad you could stop by. Common Sense University doesn't give a degree. That is very so true. And howdy, how have you been? Long time no see. What have you been up to? Cher once opened the door, got a free pizza. I love it when we can help people and help each other. Yeah, we don't live on an island. We live in the country, though. Nobody delivers out here. FedEx can't even find you. Yes, that's pretty remote, Junkyard. Yeah, he's got a bad tooth, and there is a discount dental college thing here, but it's 3 to 4 weeks out that you can get an appointment, if that. So we had to figure out something. No, it's actually from the pharmacy. Cloves do help, but this stuff is just crazy good. It's a little pricey, though. Carrie says out, yeah, Carrie's rural, too, so there's not delivery out there. That's because you can hear banjos. Cher swore she heard him on the way out here. Thanks, Allie. There's the link to Cher's channel, y'all. Make sure you go check out Mama's Menagerie. Nana's Menagerie. I'm going to get it right, y'all. Oh, well, that sucks. I'm sorry you got hurt. I hope you feel better. Would you behave yourself, please? my child. Anyway. UPS can find him, but FedEx can't. That makes sense. Yeah, it was hard to find a place open on Sunday. You're for sure right. Christy and I went to several different places, and we finally found it. This stuff, it's called Hurricane. I don't know if that's close enough for y'all to see it. It's a little bottle. It's called Hurricane. Juice stuff. This was cherry. We noticed online there are several other flavors. It is stronger than Orajel. It's over the counter. It works so much better than even the Orajel. But let me tell you, you can even smell it. It smells like wild cherry, which is what this is, wild cherry flavor. But his tooth had been hurting so bad, you could just see he was absolutely miserable. So Christy and I finally found this little small family drugstore open. But, yeah, you can smell it. Oh, it smells good. Like Orajel tastes horrible. You guys have had Orajel, right? It tastes horrible. This does not. And all you do is dip a cotton ball, just a very tip of a cotton ball, and you put it between the gum and the cheek. And I'm talking within seconds. He was laughing and joking and cutting up. Put that in your pocket so you don't forget it.
I ain't gonna forget where it's at, especially next time I need it.
But he does, he just puts it on a little cotton ball. It numbed the whole side along there. And total relief, and like in seconds, you guys. Allie, you are not old. Let's see.
I don't want to hurt you. Ain't old until you like me and got Walter as your spirit animal.
Moose Knuckle, oh my goodness. Hi, darling, how are you? I have not seen you in forever. How was your Christmas? Somebody messaged me. I don't know who it was, because maybe Kelly?
I don't know. It's your phone.
I know Denise is watching, had the live on, so it's not Denise. Anyway, that stuff works really well. And what I was thinking, I told him, be really great with kids. And the pharmacist said, as long as you're just using a small, like with a child, you would use a Q-tip. But it tastes like cherries, or there's a couple other, there was a watermelon and something else. But so it's not even going to taste bad. So if you had a child that was having a tooth problem, maybe cutting a new tooth.
Don't lie to them youngins. It tastes like cherry medicine, almost like cherry cough syrup or something like that.
But
pretty sure
if
the
you
watermelon's
had
about the same.
well, if you've ever had Orajel, trust me, I tasted that one. Trust me on this one. But no near as bad as Orajel. All right, so I love you so much. Everybody say goodnight, Cher.
Not Miss Cher.
Get stretched out.
Measurements, Miss Cher. Just saying.
Full spectrum cream. And Miss Granny's finally going to go back to bed and try to get some sleep. I love you, darling. Be good.
Take me with you. Let me sleep too.
Okay. You can go back to sleep if you need.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, Moose. That sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you get better quick. Moose just got COVID. Hey, Miss Allison, how are you?
He needs double bacon patty and melts, hash browns, and
Why with COVID you can't taste it?
Don't matter. You sick. You can't stay sick when you eat bacon.
You can't stay sick when you eat bacon. If that's the case, go get you a couple pounds of bacon, Moose.
It's a scientific fact.
Oh my goodness, y'all are crazy. So anyway, anybody got big New Year's plans? I said we're just gonna eat, but other than that, not much. All right, Brett, thank you so much for stopping in, darling. Say hi to everybody for us. Send our love.
Bye, Mr. Brett.
He's tired, y'all. The tooth stuff, Allie, is called Hurricane. Hurricane, like a hurricane that blows into the Gulf. Or into the Atlantic. Allison says she's sleeping. Allison's had a couple big days with family and all that too, but hopefully she'll get to slow down here for a couple days. She's been running and running. Allison, I watched I think it was a YouTube thing the other day, and there was a gentleman dealing with same thing you're dealing with, and had the compression things. But I'm telling you, that one was crazy. His was like huge. My heart just bled for y'all. I'm just crazy. Junkyard says he's staying home. Rosanna says, Allie, want to go visit my daughter. I hope to meet up with you and JD. That would be awesome. Yeah, New Year's Eve we'll be watching Lippy and Buddy, that's for sure. Allison says, Mr. Andy, you already filled up that shop.
Mm-hmm.
Owen says, he's staying in by himself. Yeah, everybody's like, well, are you going to be up for New Year's? And I was watching one of the other ones. I think it was Grandpa and Adler Farms, I think is what I was watching. But they decided they were going to watch Australia's New Year's since they're 15 hours ahead of us. That way it'd be early in the day, and then they'd already celebrated. That makes sense, right?
No.
Why not?
I ain't watching nothing. I'm just going to feed creators, get stuff done like normal in a little bit.
I haven't been up for midnight in gosh, I don't know how many years. I go to bed when I'm tired. And I sure don't want to be out on the road with all the drunks and the crazy people.
You know me, you can't hardly get me to leave the road when it's just a regular weekday, let alone deal with holiday people. Don't get me started.
Gary plans on sleeping. Junkyard says he might go out and howl at the moon. I could see where you're right with that.
Cotton.
Where your finger lands for that thing. That's kind of.
I like it when you're looking for it, but when you ain't looking for it in like dark or something.
I can see that because yeah, I've done it a couple times and I remind myself to. He's got the biometrics, you know, where you use your fingerprints and stuff. And it's if you look at this case, it kind of dips in here. It's right here in this dip. So it does make it easy to find when you're in line your thumbprint up when you're using your thumb, but it's also a pain because you can turn your screen off when you're when you're just trying to hold your phone. But you know how that goes. Common sense is spending at home. Might watch the ball fall. I don't know. Been in bed a lot. When it fell, he got banged up pretty bad. Yes. And being in bed just makes it harder because you get stiff everywhere else. Places that didn't hurt before do hurt now because you're stiff and sore everywhere. Rosanna says she's always asleep before midnight. I don't need to see it. I can get you in the morning. It'll still be New Year's when you wake up, right? And you can go on YouTube and watch the replays all you want. You can watch New Year's celebrations from Carrie says she's ready for hunting season to be over because they're causing crowds in town. Junkyard says might build a fire. It's going to definitely get cold here again. I think we've got New Year's Day. I think our high is 29 and going down to like 23 or something like that. So it's going to be cold. But that's even still a little cold for a fire for me. That's a little cold. Yeah, maybe during the day, but not at 20 degrees. No. I was talking to Kelly earlier, Life of Millwife. Their actual temperature was, she told me minus 36 degrees Celsius, which I looked up here. I want to say it's like minus 18, minus 20 Fahrenheit, I think. That's like, y'all keep that mess. No, no, no. Allie, do you have a place where y'all could set up just a little fire pit outside in your backyard or something?
That's what they did when they just try to send us their winter. Last year. They get a hot summer. Miss Kelly, if you watch the replay of this, if you send us another one of them snowstorm winters of yours, next summer we sending you another summer and all our hippies too.
All right, Common Sense, you have a good night, baby. I hope you feel better. I really do. I'm so sorry you got hurt, but I'll be praying for you for speedy healing, and I hope you feel better soon, hon. It's never easy getting hurt and injured. That sucks, huh?
What happened?
He fell in the freezer at work and slipped and hurt his shoulder pretty good. Yeah, I've had shorts on all week too. I had shorts on Christmas Day. Yeah, I think Friday during the day we're okay. I think it moves in Saturday, I think is when the front moves through Saturday. But that's alright. Owen says he'll probably watch the ball drop and be up for a few hours, and I doubt it. I'll be asleep. Sometimes if I take a late nap, I can stay up late, but it just depends on if I take a nap or not. Oh, hi, Kelly. Do you have to wear a mask to watch the ball drop? I'm guessing if you watch it from your home, probably not. And Miss Kelly and them were playing games. I guess they have company over, so that's why she's not here. You would think she'd know by now that we do this every Wednesday. She just keeps on planning things. I think she does it intentionally just so she doesn't have to be on live.
I can see that.
Yeah, probably what it is. You know I'm kidding, sis. And I'm glad you're having fun. Ben's over says, we're only 15 degrees. It's cold. I said, y'all keep that up there, honey. Rosanna says, you look like you're really hurting. He's probably not hurting at the moment because he put that stuff on there and it really works that well. He's just sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's already 7:47, so we don't have too much longer than you can go to bed.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
But anyway, I don't know of anything else upcoming. Andy did some projects that he did. One of them was an island top. Man, that thing was gorgeous. It was on Facebook. That thing was absolutely gorgeous. He's got a couple other projects. I got to get my printer set up and figure out how to print off the stuff we need to do. A couple other things that he's waiting on so we can transfer the images. I got to get that done too. I'm not sure. I do have a thought, but I'll talk to him about it tomorrow when he's not quite so sleepy. Because he won't remember nothing at the moment anyway. I just don't have a whole lot of room in my camper, but I think I have a way to temporarily set something up to put my printer on and set it up, and it's got Wi-Fi printing enabled so I can print straight from my phone, so. And then I can just take it down and put it back away until we need it again. Christy says it's supposed to go from the 70s to the 20s this weekend. Yep, same here. It's crazy. It's total crazy. I'm thinking, though, this may be the last warm spell we have till summer or home spring, but you know how that goes. Junkyard says he's building a waste oil heater.
Those are really good ideas, actually.
All right. It is a shock. It's going to do the same thing here. I mean, like I'm literally sitting here in shorts and a t-shirt. And then, like Saturday when we get up, it's going to be 69, 70. And when I go to bed, it's going to be 20 something degrees. It's crazy.
Welcome to the South.
I'm so glad you were able to stop in, Owen. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad things are going well. Kerry says it's been here in the 80s in Texas and supposed to go and freeze this weekend. So, yeah, it's crazy. Howie just says period. It was just a period mark. I imagine where Howie's at. He's up there in Canada like Kelly, so I imagine it's kind of cool there. I don't think he gets quite as cold as Kelly does, though.
I don't know.
I'm thinking, if I'm remembering right, I don't think he gets quite as cold as Kelly. Mary Beth says Sunday night they have a low of 27. I want to say ours said at like 24, I think, is what ours was supposed to be, 25. I was cold, but it's all right. We got the heaters ready to go. We'll be fine.
I'm going to make another propane run probably Friday, but I think either Friday or Saturday, depending on.
Yeah, hopefully it won't be too bad. You got snow this year? Is it snowing now? Because I know when I talked to Kelly earlier, Howie, I want to say she was at like minus 34 or minus 36 C, I think. Are you guys close to those temps, or are you a little warmer? Holy cow, Rosanna says it's going to be 17 tonight at her house. Ooh, look, y'all. I'm on Andy's phone. There's a super chat button here. I could give myself a super chat, and he'd never know. He'd kick my butt. Junkyard says, my brother-in-law has 12 in pipe at his gate that's open on top. He pours waste oil down it and put a garden hose in it, and it brings the oil up to light it. Does that make sense to you? Okay.
A lot of mechanic shops and stuff rig up almost a wood heater or a coal heater, kerosene heaters, that kind of thing, with an oil drip out of a 55-gallon drum like that to feed the fire. No wood, they just use all the burnt up motor oil and stuff. Heats the whole shop.
Well, there you go. Burns like a flare. When it burns down into the pipe, we shoot more water in. Cool.
You can use diesel fuel like that too in a little drip heater. Theirs is a little bit different than drip heater I was thinking about, but I know what they're talking about too.
Alrighty. I just have a buddy here. That's what I got.
You wouldn't like that heater. It smells pretty good like burning motor oil.
Oh, no, I would not like that. Not like that at all. Oh,
Well,
how we
that's
lost some of the citrus.
that's what you're doing, is burning the motor oil for heat. So
Okay. I mean, it sounds like, if you that's the only heat you had, you'd put up with the smell. But if you're in a shop or something and you're used to being around that smell anyway, then probably not that big a deal.
A lot of mechanic shops and stuff like that do that.
Well, it'd be a good way to recycle all the oil you're pulling out.
That's what they do, is they use up all their
Yeah, that's what I'm
motor
saying.
oil.
It's a real good way to recycle too. So that's a win all the way around, isn't it? Mary Beth says she hopes we get snow this winter. Howie lost some of his citrus because he got snow this year. I'm so sorry, Howie. Oh my goodness, Howie said it was 20 below zero for like 5 days. Yeah, because I was thinking last year we were talking about it and you were telling me you don't get as cold as Kelly normally. I was thinking that was what we talked about, Howie. I know, I haven't talked to JD in forever. Are you watching JD and lurking, or are you just off and doing your own thing? Yeah, last February, that freeze was crazy. I still didn't understand some of the people that... I'm from Texas, y'all, so JD says hello. Screen is black.
It's
But
showing,
it may be... Hold on, it may just take a minute for it to catch up.
it's showing the screen on your phone, so I don't know.
Gary says, wheels on the bus. You're back. Rosanna says you're back. There they are. We're here. Would you stop it? Good God, child. Anyway, so we got like 3 more minutes, and I'm sorry, y'all. I said that it's been, the weather here, I think, is affecting things. But it's still better than it used to be, because before we got this newer internet, we wouldn't have had anything, so we wouldn't have been able to go live at all. But I think, though, there's only 3 minutes left, so while we're here, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it and say goodnight to everybody. I hope you've all had a great week. Happy New Year, everybody. I hope it's a wonderful day for y'all. For all of you that are sick, injured, hurting, I know we've been talking about them off and on through the evening. My prayers go out to you. You will all be on my prayers. I love you all so much. Mwah. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Night, everybody. Don't forget, we like the Catfish Cabin.